Okay, here's a problem for you. And I'm probably going to fix this wrong, but it's an old car. It's a 99, looks pretty rough. But on the passenger side, I'm showing you with the driver's side so that you can see the part. The handle broke inside. The outside still looks normal, but the inside it will not open the door. Well, the owner of the car was getting in the back one day, and for whatever reason, he threw this switch, which is the safety kids switch to keep kids from using that one. So now the door won't open from the outside or the inside. Getting to this is about impossible. If you tried to use some kind of plastic, it would hit right here and go over it. It wouldn't have the strength to go up because it only has a gap between that and that. Okay, so you can't really get it out either side. You're gonna mess the seals up even if you did. And you think, well, they had the shims, and shims unlock the lock, not this part. So that's out, but even if it was, this is way back here and it's a whole separate deal. Well, you take the cover off. Well, you can't take the cover off unless you got the door open. Well, you take this handle off. Well, it's possible if you had one of the little cameras that you could see where you're going, you might be able to reach up in there with something and throw the switch, even though that would be really hard to do too. But I did notice there is a hole right there on the inside. Now, I would have to drill one from the inside out here without going very far because it hit that. But I'll bet you that's what that hole is for. It's to mark where to drill if this problem ever arises. It could just be coincidence, but that's what I'm going to end up doing. And I'll have to, even though it's an old car, before I had a chance to rust, it would probably be gone. I could epoxy it, but I would have to primer it and then epoxy it, or get one of them little rubber seal things that go inside, different size holes and, seal it up. But I still need to primer it. But that's probably what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so on these, there's one bolt on this side that holds the back of the seat in. There's nothing over there. And then, of course, you can pull straight up and it pops up out of plastic latches on the front. So we got to get this one bolt out. I'll take that out, pull this up, straight up, both sides, and this will come out. And I'll get back with you. So, this is a 10 millimeter. Now if the bolt falls off, no big deal, it'll just go up under the seat. We'll get it whenever we're out. Okay, it should be loose. There it is. Now, I'm going to sit it up here just long enough to show you what I'm talking about. All right, the seat. Watch this. There it is. That's how easy it is, folks. Seat's wet. All kinds of issues. Look at that. Which means there's a leak in the car somewhere. See these things right here? That's the plugs I'm talking about that you can fill up a drill hole with, but a smaller version, of course. And that's what we would need to fill up the hole once we drill it. Okay, so here we go. Remove that. Now I'm going to start with a little drill bit. And I may not go to a big old drill bit. Now you got to remember, get that completely out of the way. Dang, I might be better to let that thing down. You got to remember that right on the other side, that's that switch. So you can't just push through. You got to, as soon as it gets through there, you got to stop. Whoop, I said that. And then it went bloop through there. Now, okay, so here's the hole. The screwdriver is not lining up. Now I could drill the hole bigger. I've got a 1/4 inch hole. and it feels like it's bumping right here. So I've went and I've got one of these. It's a little bitty Allen, and the idea is that I can hook it and push it up. So all right, let me look at this, where I was actually through the hole. Yeah, see, here's where I was hitting. So I had to hook it like that. But it shows it's actually a little bit back. Of course, there again, I'm coming at an angle. So really, the hole's probably lined up like this. So the big hole, I might have been able to reach in there with a screwdriver if I'd had a moving room.